And everybody, welcome to Legend of Five Rings. It's your boy here with my fantastic host. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on over to the master here, Andy. Welcome back, buddy. Great to have you.
Hello, and welcome to episode 7 of Heart of the Empire, our 4th edition Legends of the Five Rings actual play, where the company of Samurai, our Emerald Magistrate, are currently on the Crablands. They are traveling with. That's something that I didn't load up. Was my notes for the game? But they're right there, and the computer has a super fast processor.
Gotta love it.
Lord Hida Sota of the Crab Clan went and requested the assistance of the Emerald Magistrate from the Emerald Champion. As a result, our band of samurai have been tasked with travelling with Lord Hida into the Crablands and investigating a series of assassinations and disappearances in the Crab borderlands. The journey was fairly calm and uneventful for the most part up until they crossed the border from the Scorpion Lands into the Crablands. Bayushi Kisho noticed that when they were traveling, that they were being followed and being watched, and caught a glimpse of individuals in the tree line that disappeared as soon as they realised that they'd been spotted. The band then headed to Kikita Bago. Can't really read that here. Simon. I think it's Boga. Which is a sizable town in the Crab Domains, former Crane settlement that's been lost in history during one of the clan wars. And they took refuge in an inn for the evening as the band were settling down for the night. Again, Bayushi Kisho, being ever watchful, noticed shadowy figures leaping across the rooftops and caught a glimpse in the moonlight of the symbol of a spider on the back of one of these individuals. And Kisho recognizes that as a symbol of, well, children's tales to make children go to bed and sleep at night. No grown-up samurai would believe in the existence of the Spider Clan. And that brings us into the game. So Kisho, you're the only one that's noticed these individuals on the rooftops.
Does it seem like they've noticed me watching them?
Are you trying to hide your
Yes.
presence? Then give me a stealth roll.
Oh boy.
Get that scorpion.
Oh boy. Terrible.
We only serve paying customers, so you'll have to order more than water. If you're broke, go somewhere else.
21 is not bad.
Especially untrained. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you're untrained.
I thought about going stealth, but I didn't. Oh, they fucking noticed me.
As you're trying to sort of, you're kind of tucking yourself in the window, peering out into the night. One of those shadowy figures turns and stares directly at you, with their eyes glowing a ghostly green in the night as they look at you. And then with almost unnatural speed. In a silent motion, they all sort of scatter from the rooftops into the dark alleyways and streets below.
Are we about to witness a scorpion get assassinated? Wouldn't that be a funny turn of events?
Don't you put shit in his head. Like, you stop it over there.
Assassinate the scorpion.
Like,
It's tempting.
Well, nothing happens. Keisho is gonna make his way out of the window.
You've
Out
been
the
marked.
window.
It's too late.
Right?
They already hit you 500 times. You're about
Right,
to fall to pieces.
There's already. I just looked down and there's like 600 arrows in my chest. Oh, okay.
That's wonderful.
You're going out the window, Keisha?
No, God, no. Hell, he's stepping to the side of the window. He's getting out of view.
Oh, okay.
I thought Keisha was about to pull a hero moment. No,
Oh,
Yeah, I thought
hell,
you were gonna go.
hell no.
I need
Keisha's
the
like, I can take multiple ninjas into the night.
Scorpion are the masters of ninjas. I can take these guys.
Like, Keisho is gonna look to his Yojimbo. We need to wake everybody. Or actually, have we been here long enough? Is everybody asleep by this point?
They shouldn't be. Like
Okay.
your Yojimbo is probably he's sleeping on the floor and he's probably propped up against the wall with his katana sort of
Yeah.
resting against him like that. Half asleep, like meditating to conserve his energy.
Oh, I'm asleep. I'm dead sleep. I have that soldier sleep.
Kuro
Soon as
walked
he
in his
gets
room
soft
before,
head.
before the door even closed. He was out.
But yeah, your Yojimbo is sort of he's like sprung up onto his feet as soon as you're.
We need to be ready. We need to get the rest. Keisho very quickly makes his way out of the room and go, who's close? Whose room's closest to mine?
Your Yojimbo will go and fetch the Crab Lord.
Yeah.
His entourage while you collect the rest of your Emerald Magistrate.
Keisho, just full disclosure, what he saw, what happened when they noticed him, like he doesn't leave any details out. This is all the cards on the table conversation.
You mean like how you told us you saw people in the woods? I say with like a tired expression.
Noted. Next time I'll just let them kill you in your sleep.
But you're telling them about the spider emblem?
Yep.
I'm confused. I thought that those didn't exist.
Spiders?
I thought that was a fairy tale. So we need to be ready. I don't think this situation exactly what we thought it was going to be.
Spiders. Like Kuro is just, like trying to wake up all the way. It's like spiders. You mean the people who are supposed to drag you out the bed, down the hall, out into the courtyard, and then boom, vanish spiders? Or are we talking about the small little insects I walk on?
Yes, I woke you up because there were spiders climbing on the rooftops.
You would not believe this, Kuro, but technically spiders are not insects.
Next you tell me scorpions aren't insects.
I look over to you with like a deadpan look. What? Like, huh?
Shinigami,
Eight
give me your
legs,
sword.
8 legs, 8 eyes. Well, that's an insect.
Why don't you go outside first?
Fine. I draw my sword and I blazingly walk outside.
That was a
It's
bad. Oh no!
Like,
I
like,
would be like ready to react. Bodyguard instinct.
like I got my arms, I got my sword drawn, I got my arms up. Like, are you not entertained?
Heading for the door. You, if Kuro, if you're wanting to head outside, like you're heading to the hall. You catch Kisho's bodyguard as Yojimbo, talking to the Crab Lord, and his retinue of samurai. And Lord Hida sort of looks at you. You know, stepping outside would be a foolish decision.
Okay.
We all go together, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you scared him off.
It's like I'm going to bed.
Lord Hida is like sort of looking up the corridor at you.
What is it we're not being told?
Questions?
I am going to go with. I'm gonna go for it. Can I do an intimidation roll?
You're going to intimidate a Crab Lord?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm
yeah,
gonna try.
Yep. The cameras have went.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
It should sort itself once Eddie rejoins the call.
We're gonna boop
I'm
boop
about to,
boop
get
boop.
backhanded.
Until then,
Just gonna get backhanded.
So yeah, let me grab my dice.
That's
Oh.
not what they want to hear.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna grab my
not.
dice.
Oh boy. A handful of D10s later, he peers into your soul and goes, "I smell bitch in here."
it smell like bitch in here.
You dare use that tone with me, you disgusting scorpion. I think it is...
He has plenty of D10s, says Punctrum.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Okay, so intimidation is usually contested with etiquette and willpower. Crabs aren't actually good with etiquette, but they do have
I assume willpower.
strong willpower.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be intimidated by your rank.
And they add their you add your honor.
Ooh.
Oh boy. I don't
Crabs
know.
are honorable.
Oh no.
Roll low. Roll low.
Okay, so 8, 16, 22, 27 plus his honor ratings, 30. You notice this cold, steely stare
Yeah.
from Hida.
Kisho just nods.
Magistrate or not, I don't react well to that tone. Now, what do any of you know about the Spider Clan? If anything.
Stories, fairy tales.
Apparently
that they're
running
not supposed to be real.
apparently running out after them and trying to fight them square on is a bad idea.
Well, we have Kuro to test bad ideas. That is what he's here for.
I don't know, he just got a blank stare over his face when you pointed out that you can't just go out and fight these guys. I think you shut him down temporarily. And I kind of like poke him in the forehead like nobody's home.
Oh man.
He looks at his like, sort of entourage. I need you all to keep a watch on the inn. Try and cover as many of the windows as you can. Have any of you ever... He stops the question. None of you look old enough to have actually fought in a war. I doubt any of you have been in a siege. I feel that's what this evening will turn into.
An entire war.
A siege.
Take it
Well,
this
mate,
is not the first city that this has happened to in your lands.
I had worries about the disappearances in my own province and neighbouring ones. But crossing the wall was no easy feat for most things, but spiders are known to climb. Let's take a seat downstairs and we'll discuss.
Please lead the way.
Leads downstairs into the inn. He starts barking orders at the innkeeper to sort of shutter all the windows and bar the door. And
Thank you for the raid machete.
bring them some tea. Sake will only dull the senses. Tea will make the group more alert. But yeah, he goes and grabs one of the sort of tables downstairs. The innkeeper quickly has like his staff sort of board up the doors and Lord Hida sort of takes a seat. Kind of he lays his katana out across his lap instead of off to the side. Which is typically only done when a samurai feels that they're going to need to use it. And he sort of looks over the four of you. Come and take a seat.
Kisho wastes no time in approaching, and he makes sure to pull aside a chair for his Yojimbo as well.
Your Yojimbo comes, he takes a seat next to you. He holds his katana on his lap in a similar manner to how Lord He does. Or probably not even, he has it sort of resting on his shoulder.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do the same, actually. The same, shoulder rest and everything. I know what's up.
Yeah. No, I follow suit.
I suspect none of you have ever been in the Shadowlands. You've heard stories, though, of Oni, of the lost, soulless, corrupted remains of those men and women have been trapped in the Shadowland, and of other foul beasts that lie within.
As a child.
While most clans tell their children these as stories or cautionary tales, they always portray these monsters as things that will never really cause a threat to them. Those within the Crab Clan know better. And we teach our children from a young age about the dangers of the Shadowlands. And while you tell your children of shadowy figures that creep over rooftops in the night, take the children of disobedient samurai, we tell similar tales, but we tell them as truth. The Spider Clan, as they like to refer to themselves, are something that make the other clans in the Empire feel uncomfortable about. They are lost, but unlike most who are lost to the Shadowlands tent, where they become mindless, ravenous dead, they lose all sense of who they once were over time. Those that call themselves the Spider Clan somehow keep a hold of who they were as people before the tent took them. And that makes them more dangerous because they still have ambition and desires and things that they want.
What could something like that possibly want?
There are a few scholars within the Crab Clan who ask that question, but most within my clan prefer not to ask questions at all, and they'll cut these individuals down rather than speak to them. Theories are that they still hold that desire to be recognized as samurai. Hence, they refer to themselves as a clan. And I've heard word say that they even refer to themselves as a great clan. Sort of spits on the ground next to them.
My bark-sounding laughter echoes off the rice paper walls, because I think that's just rich. The fact that they would consider themselves a great clan, not the fact that they exist. I'm taking that seriously. He seems to know what he's talking about.
Under the previous dynasty, things were stretched within the Empire. I believe being a lord who holds a province on the wall that many spiders infiltrated the Empire during the previous dynasty.
As in, they are among us.
I believe that during that time where the Empire was at its weakest, that members of the so-called Spider Clan have infiltrated the Empire. That even within my own clan, although it draws disapproval from many within the clan, that there may be certain individuals who are actually tainted and members of the Spider Clan as a whole. Now, the last emperor of the Totori dynasty, he travelled into the Shadowlands to meet his end. And a lonesome end it was. Very few accompanied the former emperor to his death. I feel it was maybe at this point that the Spider Clan solidified who they are and what they are. It was with the death of Totori III and the period of conflict within the Empire that followed up until the new Empress took the throne. That left us weak. The Crab Clan, we found ourselves with little in the way of enemies to face in the Shadowlands during this period without an emperor. And then we got pulled into the wars of the other clans. And so our eyes were not on the wall. My own included. By this point, the innkeepers brought over like tea in cups and sort of lays them down for you.
I'm sorry, my goldfish brain is kicking in. What's this guy's name again?
Lord
Hida Soto.
I say, Lord Hide Soto. Do you mean to tell me that you have failed in your stewardship?
I feel that the Crab Clan as a whole, during the past few years, have failed in their stewardship of the law. Many of my peers would disagree. I believe in honesty.
As do I. I am not one for flowery words that dissuade the reality of the situation. You have a heavy responsibility thrust upon you, and that is not to be made light of. However, you have failed in this regard, and something must be done in regards to that. I think that will come in time, but for now the most important thing is to figure out where this leak is springing from and how we can plug this dam for good.
My attempt to reconcile my own failures was in going to the Emerald Champion and asking for aid.
Was this information given to the Emerald Champion?
I told the Emerald Champion my concerns.
But did you mention the Spider Clan?
Most out with the Crab Clan itself would laugh and mock at the idea of the Spider Clan. The only reason you're not is because you, Master Bayushi, have caught a glimpse of them firsthand.
Fair enough.
I did tell the Emerald Champion that I had fears that some entity from the Shadowlands were just wanting me. I'm surprised that they didn't. Send a Jade Magistrate along with me. It makes me feel that maybe the Empress's champions didn't take my request as seriously as I would have hoped. But Crab make do with what they have.
What could a... I don't know enough about the lore to know what a different term for Shugenja would be. I'm just going to say Shugenja. What would a Shugenja be able to accomplish that we could not?
Certain Shugenja have ways of detecting Shadowlands taint, of trying to mitigate the effects, although there's other ways around that. He reaches into his sleeve and he pulls out 5 thin, finger-sized slithers of jade and sort of fans them out and offers them to the 5 of you. Like Kuro and your Yojimbo Kicho.
What is
Yeah,
this?
Kisho takes it without even asking questions.
Same.
I ask questions. What is this?
It's
I know what it is. I don't know if Kurokami would know exactly.
not surprised. Not commonly used. Again, out with the Crab Clan. These are fingers of jade. Master could keep them. They will give you some extra resistance against the Shadowlands thing. I suspect that if we are dealing with Spider Clan, their weaponry has been forged somewhere in the Shadowlands. I wouldn't want to take the risk.
Is there any chance you have one more piece of that for my wolf?
Reaches in, produces another.
Most gracious of you. I'd be
sure.
kicking myself if I didn't. Out of character, I would have been kicking myself if I didn't fucking do that, man.
Shadowlands tainted wolf.
I would have felt like the biggest piece of shit because it was just, all you had to do was fucking ask. So yeah, I say most gracious. I appreciate it. It will go to good use.
Lord Bayashi, or it's probably more prone to call you Master instead of Lord. Shiru's the exception to that. He actually owns a woman. Master Bayashi, tell me exactly what you've seen.
Several killing across the rooftops. I tried to keep myself hidden. That did not work. When I made eye contact with one of them, they were glowing. And just as quickly they vanished. I'm going to assume these were the same individuals who were tracking us outside the city.
That would make sense, I suppose. I wonder. I don't feel that they followed us on our initial journey to the capital. When did you first sense that we were being watched, Master Bayashi?
Leave 3. No. About a half a day's ride out from the city.
Shortly after we crossed the borders into the Crablands.
Yes.
I think they must have waited for us to return. Maybe
But
they
then that
didn't want to
means they
follow
also
us.
also knew you were leaving. They were waiting for you to return.
Come here, so you can stop making trouble. Come here. Up.
Then
I'm sorry about that. I got the culprit right here.
I don't.
Lucius, apologize.
that's okay. He that could mean a few things, Master Bayushi. It could either mean that they were watching me the entire time. Someone within my own court in my province. Is it to be trusted?
As much as I don't want to walk back to what Kurakama had to say, you do realize how large of a problem this is.
It must be someone within the court of the Crab Clan as a whole that didn't want me telling the Emerald Champion. And for them not to send a Shugenja with the four of you. I feel that there's maybe someone in the Imperial Court as well. This is all conspiracy. We have an immediate issue to deal with.
Yes, you are quite correct.
Do they die to blades like normal men? These spiders?
They will. Although they may be a little bit tougher than your average man. He looks at your Nodachi. The heavier blade will actually come in useful for you.
I smile and I say, yes, it seems fate guides my footsteps.
Speaking of fate guiding your footsteps, this might not be the best time to say that I may have sent a letter to Captain Atoma and told him to maybe meet us here or in the area.
I bust out laughing.
May I ask why you did something like that?
Well, I was looking to have a personal conversation as to the arrangement he and I had going, and
He's trying to be the wing underneath your own wings.
And
allow him to assist you.
you know, the other obvious reason it might be nice to have him around is he brings with him company that you seem to enjoy.
And you're going to bring them here, where there are...
This was before I knew that it was crawling with demonic individuals.
I suppose I cannot hold that against you.
He sure likes his company as well.
It's not entirely untrue.
Lord, or Captain Yorotomo, you invited the mantis into these lands.
Well, to the water near these lands.
You've that would bring him to
I think, like...
Hyuden
Yep.
Hida.
Yep.
They're-
Which we're still quite a ways from.
If there's a danger within the crab court, why should he show you maybe endangered your mantis friend?
That's great. That's awesome.
That's I give a virgin clap. That's wonderful to hear. our friend is about to lose his lover, and it's his fault.
Under my breath, kind of no one in particular, I say, I didn't think I'd be dying this early.
Right?
But yeah, I give a good, solid, sarcastic clap, and I'm like, wonderful. My friend brought his lover. Well, my friend brought his friend's lover, and now this is wonderful. As long as I get to fight something, I'm cool. I didn't bring my son here for a reason.
I'm still happy with you just marching out the front door. I still think it's a great idea.
No, because I have to bring you to come meet my parents later.
I couldn't meet them bringing them your body. That could still happen.
Pretty sure you wouldn't make it into the courtyard. Not even, much less the gates.
I don't know. I feel like Lady Akodo and I have...
Do not refer to my mother like that.
No,
not
not your mother. Not your mother. The former Lady Doji.
Ah, yes. The weakened tiger prowling around my courtyard, stalking me and my son.
Do you think you'll make it?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Tanjiro leaps at him every now and then. It's fine. Tanjiro's a nice big lion.
He does sort of looking between you, all like the two of you, and he was glancing at Kurokame. And he sort of looks at Shiba Shira. See that you keep out of most of the clan confrontations that go on within the group of magistrates.
Oh, it's just all a mild jest. Do not worry about it. We're all friends here, on some level.
Considering what we all seem to be up against now, matters a little less to me, I suppose.
I suspect that the spiders will come at some point in the night.
If that's the case, why not travel at night? Sleep during the day, that way we're well rested for their ambush. As we travel, we can at least be prepared and expecting.
One thing I remember from the old stories is that they can see where we cannot.
It's a common side effect of the Shadowlands paint is the ability to see at night, which explains the glowing eyes that Master Bayo shoots in.
Oh.
How many did
I
they
thought you
have,
was
Bayushi?
I thought you were joking when you said they had glowing eyes. I thought it was just a little
No,
jest of yours.
No, I was quite serious. They had glowing eyes.
Was it
Oh,
just the
wonderful.
two, or...?
Tell me, did you see any large beasts with them? Anything, let's say, the size of a house?
He does sort of
Why?
shake his head.
No.
You'll have to
No.
forgive the Akodo. He is very much like his namesake. Bold and brash.
No, whoa,
Two glowing eyes. Two. No large beasts as large as houses.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. What do you mean the Kodos are loud and brash? No, we're cold tactical technicians enough to challenge your entire family.
Bold and brash, I said.
So are you saying that our tactics are brash? Our tactics are bold?
You
When we're the main driving force of the Empire?
are still not but halfway convinced not to march out that door to your certain doom right now.
And you are asking about monsters the size of houses outside.
I'm being
Sounds like-
generous.
It sounds
I will
to me that
correct-
you, my friends, are scared. I welcome the
will-
challenge.
I will correct the words. I will say loud with an L and brash.
As soon as he says that, I just like hit my knee on the table to like try to get them all to jump because we're supposed to be like trying to protect ourselves from an attack right now.
Shiba Shiro is correct. We have other more important tasks at hand.
Yes,
Like
yes.
putting my sword back down from the jump scare. Like, oh. Shit.
yeah. Being like, prepared to draw, just like, yes, it seems to be that way. Like we're both looking at each other side eye, like, yes. It seems to be.
Lord Tida sort of see this is going to be a difficult journey.
But a fun one indeed.
He sort of props his sword up and sort of pushes himself up onto his feet. I recommend that you all mentally prepare yourselves for what is likely to be a long evening.
Shall we start sleeping in shifts?
Be wise.
I'll take first watch.
Take the second.
I look at you two, like, are you guys going to take the third, the fourth, the fifth?
My sleep schedule is completely awry because I spent the last 2 months waking up at 8 p.m. So I can go whenever.
I will likely not sleep at first.
We will stay here in the common room while my men keep their eye upstairs. Innkeeper, keep the lanterns lit. The less shadows that we have in this place, the less places there is for them to hide.
I guess we go about making our cots then, huh?
I would.
Or you could just sleep on the floor like a man. We don't have time for pleasantries to roll out of a cot.
I look to Shinigami and I look to you and I say, I will be warm.
I will be warm regardless.
Yeah.
I give a slight chuckle.
What's the climate like down a little bit further south, by the way?
Warm.
It's warmer?
More humid and warmer. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I will be warm regardless.
Then instead, I'll say, I'll look to Shinigami and I'll say, you're sleeping by my feet.
The wolf sort of looks up at you. You show your Jimbo is like, take whatever watch you are, my lord.
Appreciate it.
I am gonna make a dice roll here.
Oh
Secret
no.
one. A secret one.
Go ahead.
There are 4 of you.
I get attacked on my watch. Assiliates.
You guys settle in for your evening. With Kuro taking the first watch. As you're taking your first watch, like during the first watch, Lord Hida will stay awake, and you see him. He sort of tucks his katana back into his belt, and he has went and fetched has like full armor from his room, as well as his preferred weapon of choice, which is a where are they? Tetsubo. His Tetsubo is like this massive. It's almost as big as he is. It's like made of ash wood. It has like iron studs embedded in it, but every now and again you see that one of those studs is actually made of jade. and the wood of the Tetsubo is engraved with all these kanji that sort of tell the stories of the previous owners of the Tetsubo, and there's still some space further down towards the handle that haven't been filled in yet, which is likely where his story and whoever succeeds his will go. He sort of leans against a wall, his arms kind of folded over the top of it. He has his head at a slight tilt as if he's listening for what's going on upstairs. And he'll occasionally give you a glance.
Okay, so like the entire time I'm on watch, I am mentally fighting this man. I'm like, I'm just like giving him glances every now and then, just like, yeah, what if I like take a stab at him this way? What if I like try to uppercut him? What if I try to run at him with my hands? The entire time on this watch, I am shadow boxing this man.
He's probably not giving you anywhere near the same consideration.
Of course not. I'm young and brass. The entire time, I'm just gonna be like, what if I approach him like this? How would I get hurt? Where would my defeat be spelled for me?
How many ribs would that break?
yeah, pretty much. I'm just like, yeah, I can only take like one good hit, and that's it. Another hit after that would spell my defeat. So I'm just slowly just going through it methodically in my mind, just like I can't approach this way, I can't approach this way, and then like at the end of my shift, I'm gonna give him a nod of respect, a good deep bow, and then head off to sleep to wake up the next person.
Like as if you actually like were fighting him.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's funny.
Okay, who's on second watch?
T-show.
Cool. As you get up to go and watch, Lord Hida by this point is sort of slumped down against the wall, sort of cradling the Tetsubo in one arm. He's still awake, but he's like, his eyes are kind of that half closed play. Your bodyguard, already forgotten the name, Takahiko, sort of takes a position leaning against one of the walls, hand sort of resting on the sort of hilt of the katana, keeping his eye on the door at all times.
Isho has his bow at the ready, as well as an arrow.
If anything comes through the door, my lord, then your arrow strikes first, and I'll close the gap.
Tisho just nods and he just stays focused on the door, not still kind of taken back by the whole, okay, fairy tale monsters are trying to kill us. Okay.
Your bodyguard in like proper scorpion style wears a mask.
Yep.
And it covers like half of his face, and the other half is opened. It's similar to, it's like a Oni style mask with the horn and the teeth. But the half of his face that's kind of revealed, you can see is like sort of scarred and clearly
he's seen some shit.
Yeah.
And now I have another mask I have to make. That's great. That's
alright, I'll buy like a $50. But yeah, he's sort of watching the door. But again, like similar to Kuro's, your watch goes uneventfully.
Mine went eventfully. What you talking about?
For No, we're good.
The third watch was Kuro Kami.
I think so.
When Kisho wakes you up, By that point, Lord Hida is asleep. And you can hear him lightly snoring.
Got that dad snore going on.
Yeah. But he's like in that position, like he's fell asleep watching the TV with his like, elbow resting against his shoulder, the other hand sort of sprawled out looking for the remote. But like as soon as Kisho probably approaches to wake you up, like Shinigami probably springs up and then settles a bit once he sees it's Kisho. But he'll get up once you get up. He just kind of sits at the door.
He sits by the door?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy boy. I give him some nice belly rubs, and I tell him that he's very special and that he's the bestest boy, and to stay here, and that if there's any trouble, he needs to howl. And I'm gonna go upstairs and check on the guys up there because I wasn't. I don't know if anybody did it last shift. I don't know if anybody thought to do it last shift, so I'm just gonna.
They're all assassinated upstairs.
Can you give me
Joe thought about it and decided.
You said
a
perception?
perception roll? Yeah. Perception roll.
Okay. Oh. Oof.
Yeah.
Big oof.
Cool. You make your way upstairs. The upper floor of the inn is eerily quiet
Oh no.
as you go up. And you can feel a draft coming from somewhere. And a wind sort of cuts through the hall of the upper stairs, and you can see there's only one remaining lantern up here lit, and the gust of wind sort of knocks it out. And at the end of the corridor, from like you've just reached like the top of the stairs, at the far end of the corridor, you can see a pair of like ghostly greeny blue eyes sort of staring at you, and then you feel something whistle past your cheek and thunk into the wood right next to your head.
Is there somewhere I can take?
You can jump back down the stairs, but downstairs you can hear Kurokami like howling, which wake everyone in the common room up.
Eyes
And-
just shot open, just
The downstairs door sort of comes bursting open. And those of you in the common room, as you wake up and look at the ceiling, like the door bursts open and the wind that comes in with it blows out most of the lanterns apart from one, which gives you very dim light. Those of you that just wake up to the sound of Kurokami or Shinigami howling can see a few bluey green eyes staring at you, hanging from the ceiling like spectacles.
Fuck.
Oh God.
I give a hearty laugh, like, oh fuck yeah.
Can I get everyone's initiative, please?
This won't be the first time I almost been assassinated.
Oof, not my best roll.
That already.
Oh.
Select myself. Click.
Oh, there it is.
Initiative. Ooh, you.
I'm using the Emerald Champions board.
Oh, we're fucked. Dude, they all got mad crazy fucking. Yo, they're fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah,
They are ninjas.
I've made the roll. I can delete him now, so I can actually just put the.
Everybody's talking about the Emerald Champion. Nobody's talking about how good the Empress looks.
Oh, she is.
Oh, we've not refilled the Emperor.
Why not both?
Yet. Oh.
Have you seen the Empress portrait? I was like, oh shoot, that shot me out the water. I was like, Kuro ambition is about to get a little bit hot.
The secret lover's gonna be for the Empress? Jesus Christ.
I just got your messages.
Yeah, ignore that last one. There is 5 ninjas, but not all of them are ninjas.
All of them are so fast that it says 0, even though it's supposed to say 99.
I got the same roll anyway. He's a scrub.
Mishashi ships it.
Oh, guy. That's too much. That's too much power. You're giving the raw person too much power. Yeah.
Bro,
when I
bro,
say
if,
power, I'm
if you're
referring
the
to, like,
secret lover and she's the Empress, you ain't shit, bro. You're the
that's too much
side
power
piece,
right
bro. You're the side piece, bro.
Hey, chill. Last thing we need is another fucking Okono family revolution.
Oh shit. I'm gonna shut up then.
Take the whole family to war just for love? Nah, you gotta chill. I'm supposed to die fighting a dragon or something.
Maybe well, the current Empress is formerly of the Dragon Clan.
Oh,
Oh no.
Yeah.
Got to slay that. Slay that in bed.
So, asking for a friend, but is the Empress single?
She is not married at the moment, no.
That's the actual dragon that'll kill him.
Mm,
She isn't much older than you.
oh, boy.
Last thing I need to do is just try to like roll to flirt with the Empress. That's the last thing I need to hear.
I am ready for this to become a dating sim with violence.
Okay, so we have
Just brings her political enemies' heads.
we have
Empress, I have this for you.
all of the ninja. All of the ninja are ready to go.
Was that your dream before you woke up from this ninja attack?
No, it was a lion. Yeah, definitely lions. A bunch of
Yep.
lions.
Give me a wee second.
okay.
I'm glad we got to hear your dream. It's part of the lore now.
Right?
I thought I just heard like Korg like face plant against the glass window.
Aw.
But it didn't. He's asleep.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I was like, am I being too loud for the dragon?
Shut up, Dad.
Cork is such a great name.
I'm trying to sleep, Dad. God.
Stop talking about slaying dragons. And
And I took that personally.
I thought you loved me.
Yeah, Silky Boy today. Okay, we have all the ninjas, and I have character sheets for ninjas. Dangerous. Okay. The ninjas are up first. Ninja number 1 is the one that is upstairs. And he is going to toss another shuriken.
Oh, that's what
to
grades
the
your cheek.
family. Yeah. So, what stance is everybody going to be in for this combat round? Just so I know.
Attack for me.
I am going to start off in center.
Yeah, starting in center.
I will go defense.
You're in defense.
I'm going to go center as well. Unless there's wait, actually, before I answer that question, is there only? You said there's 2 upstairs, right?
You've seen one pair of eyes.
I've only seen one
Upstairs.
pair of eyes, and it's this guy.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, then, yeah. I'm going to have to go defense as well. I'm in the process of going back downstairs, so yeah, I'm just in defense stance. Yeah. Thank you for the cheer, Miss Cheer.
Oh, we got cheer. Thank you.
Forgot there's also another combatant involved here.
Uh-oh. Oh, thank you again.
What stance is your Jimbo in? Chuck.
Defense on my guard on my ass. Oh no, that's an action. He's in defense.
Cool. The ninja are all pretty much in attack stance. Lord Hida is in a defensive stance. Okay, so yeah, ninja number 4. Number 1. They both have the same initiative. It is going to toss a shuriken at Urugami.
Ow.
I'm going to assume even in defense stance, that's probably going to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or didn't put the damages in. Weapon. Ninjutsu weapon. 1. Ankle ninjutsu. Ninjutsu. Mantles are monkey ones.
Please don't explode.
See,
I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, me too.
oh,
Keisho's like, I want some Shadowland powers.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know how Kuro would feel about the taint, and if he gets like some bonuses from it.
Keisho's like, maybe I dropped this jade finger. Like, I don't know.
cool. Damage or shuriken. 6.
That's not terrible.
Your
Armor reduces it by 3. So
yeah.
yeah,
3
I'm not
damage.
even. I'm nicked.
Poke.
So yeah, this one does graze you across the cheek. This is where this gets a bit messy though.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Saving throw of some kind.
Shadowlands thing.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, doesn't some? Oh, somebody in the party already has that shit. Doesn't? No.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
We just don't know.
I'll keep your secret.
I don't even know, to be honest. So
Yeah, that's true.
It was Shiroshiba. He's the fucking mole.
definitely not.
Motherfucker.
Definitely not on purpose.
Okay, so
they're tracking us through you.
you need to give me an earth roll.
An earth roll.
But the jade finger gives you plus 10 to this roll.
Ooh.
Skadoosh. That's not great.
It's still just enough to prevent you from getting Shadowlands.
Fuck.
Oh,
Um. Yeah.
God damn, dude, I roll so poorly as this character. It's crazy, dude. I have not rolled like exceptionally well once, and I consistently roll not great.
Yeah, awful. You're the player that roll 20 is chosen to attack on.
I get the bad karma, so everybody. I hold the karmic wheel together. I'm the low end. For my homies.
Just keep pulling them ones and I'll pull them 20s for you, baby. Say them all.
Okay. So yeah, that's the ninja. You see him sort of drawing a long, it's shorter than a katana, but like a straight bladed, single edged sword, from like the back of his belt as he starts to kind of move towards you. Ridiculously quickly. Like he's closed the gap in that corridor to you.
At the stairs?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, they are.
There's a long hallway in my mind.
So ninja number 4 is one of the ones that's dropped down from the roof. Is going to target Kisho. Throwing a shuriken.
Alright.
Going to throw a shuriken at you.
I thought we were homies, but okay.
Nice. Go.
Oh.
That hit.
Yep.
Damn.
If I get killed by a fucking shuriken, let me tell you.
That's 9 damage.
9 damage.
No,
You're ready.
I'm gonna.
Ashigaru out of armor now.
I'm gonna fucking void point that bad boy.
Down to 0.
Okay. So you don't take any damage from it, which means you don't have to give me an earth roll. But as he, so that ninja sort of dropped down from the roof and in sort of crouching position flicked the shuriken out towards you, and then you see him draw one of those straight bladed swords. Well, you're a scorpion, you recognize it as being a ninja toe.
I did the Michael Jackson lean out of the.
Kurokami.
I am in air stance, so all I can do is take a simple action. I'm at the top of the stairs, and he's like right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, with just like my thumb, I push on the hilt of my Nodachi, separating it just ever so slightly from the sheath, activating my kata, which may or probably isn't going to make that big of a difference. I don't think combat's going to drag on for like 12 turns, but I'm still going to do it anyway because it's all I can do. I'm going to have Shinigami rush towards me.
Shinigami's downstairs at the minute.
Yeah, I'm going to have him rush towards me and get as close to me as he can, even if he has to use an action or something to do so. I don't want him to be in danger.
You'll get to the bottom of the stairs. Like sort of howls up at you to let you know that he's there.
My panicked expression for a moment turns to a grin, and that is my turn.
Whew. Knowing that these bitches hit high, I'm scared.
one of the those of you downstairs can see that only one of the ninja actually bears the emblem, the Spider Clan.
My God, he wasn't lying.
And he is going to. I'm gonna go for Lord Hida. Shuriken.
I need to hit like these ninjas.
Okay, Lord Hida is in a defensive stance and wearing heavy armor. You can see the shuriken sort of fly out from the fingers of this ninja wearing the emblem towards Lord Hida, and the dagger the shuriken gets stuck in between the plates of the heavy armor that the Crab Lord is wearing, and you can see his eyes just sort of narrow, and he's grip tighten on the Tetsubo.
Lord Hito was like, "You thought that was gonna stop me?"
And then he moves.
Fuck.
Brings the thunder. Ooh. 18, 24. Okay. 38. Yeah. It's gonna happen. Tetsubo is the ridiculous amounts of damage. The design for killing Oni. Tetsubo 3 has heavy weapon skill of 3.
Can somebody play like a bonk sound effect? Because I'm pretty sure that's what's about to happen. Just like a thick crack noise as this guy just falls on the ground, just like screaming. Chuck, why you making a serious face? It's okay, we're about to die by ninjas. I get it. It's okay.
Keisho is just jealous. Like, that could have been me. God damn.
This ninja is spending 40 points.
Oh God.
And still taking eight wounds.
How much damage did he do?
Dang.
At 18, or he should have done 18. The ninjas aren't wearing armor, so.
Oh.
But you can hear bones and stuff break as that Tetsubo hits.
Crack!
Yep.
Kuro was just like, yeah, I knew it. Yep, that's why I was like, nope, I didn't approach him like that. I knew it. I knew it.
It's like, oh man, that would have been all my ribs.
So
I knew
it. Your Jimbo is guarding you, aren't they?
Yep.
Aren't they? Yep. So it's the guard action requires. Okay. So he's guarding you until your next turn. Until the next turn, your armor is increased by 10.
Okay. Right.
His armor is decreased by 5. And he is going to take a swipe at one of the ninja. So that's 28 with two tens.
Jeez.
36. 43.
Oh boy!
Yep. Anna. 42. 62.
They call him Big Jim for a reason.
19. 28 damage.
God, Lee.
So yeah, the ninja that threw the shuriken at you is regretting that action. As Akahiko proves his worth to his new lord, and like he's seen the shuriken sort of fly past him, and already had the katana ready, and sort of he just kind of takes one step forward and sort of slices down, and you just see blood and gore erupt over the end floor from where your retainer has just ended the Shadowlands ninja. Seeing that, this other ninja is gonna try and kill your bodyguard. Shuriken. Because he's taking the guard action to protect you, that is going to be enough to hit him.
Fuck!
Oh, just 9.
Okay, 9, just by 3 for the armor. That. There, roll. In total with the Finger of Jade. He's okay, he's not Shadowlands tainted. Kuro, you're up.
Is there any unoccupied samurai? Not a samurai, but ninja at the moment? I don't want to like throw it on anybody that's already fighting one. That's not my style.
The one that threw the shuriken isn't actually engaged in close combat.
Okay, bet that's mine. I switched to full attack stance. And I'm gonna activate my kata as like I approach him menacingly.
Yep.
Because I can't attack now.
Yeah, it's like aggressive swings of the sword.
Yeah, and I'm approaching him menacingly. I'm also calling out dibs. Just like, this is mine. Do not interfere unless you wish to offend me.
The remaining ninja has sort of cold, greeny blue eyes settle on Shiro, and again, his hand sort of flicks out towards you, and you see the sort of shuriken hurling towards you. Why did I hit untrained?
That's not
I
a
believe
good.
that's not a good roll. Like, that's incorrect.
That's incorrect, yeah, but
Yeah.
You have to redo
You
that
gave
one,
me a
Andy. It
scare.
doesn't count.
You gave me a scare there.
So, still
What
a
do I
painful
add to
roll.
my thing?
You're in defense stance,
Yep.
so you add your air ring plus your defense skill to your armor. Then
Yeah, it still hits me. Just barely, though.
Are you gonna have more Shadowland take now?
kept 11 damage.
Oof.
Damn, bro.
Why do you take the most damage out of all of us?
I know, right?
I just noticed that. You take the most damage out of all of us.
He goes, Andy, I want to be the protector. And he goes, I got you. Say no more. Say less, actually.
And Andy's like, yeah, I got you with that damage buff. 10% of increased damage incoming.
Yeah. the damage has been creeping up with each ninja. But yeah, 11 damage. Reduce it by 3 for your armor, so 8. And you need to give me an earth roll plus 10. So you only get the plus 10 to resist gaining new Shadowlands taint from other sources. The taint that you already have in you doesn't actually benefit from Jade, just for future weapons.
19.
19 total. Yeah, no, you're fine. You're not gaining any more Shadowlands taint at the moment. And it's you. You're up. Now,
Go ahead.
you purchased Aijitsu 3, didn't you?
Yes.
Which allows you to draw your katana faster. Yep. Readying a katana is a simple action. Attacking is still a complex action, but you can.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that and then just try to get as close to this guy that just threw this at me as I can.
Yeah, so you draw your katana quickly and like engage with the ninja that just hit you with the shuriken.
And I'll put my mask on as well.
Yeah,
And I stare this guy down.
I'll describe how the ninjas look once we get to the end of this round of combat. Bayashi Kisho, you're up.
All right, so this is still the first turn, isn't it? Or are we on to the second?
Yeah, no, that's the first turn. You're the last
Okay.
one.
I did center stance, so I don't do anything.
Okay. Yeah. You're getting yourself ready for.
Yep.
So center stance gives you plus 10 to your initiative
Yep.
for your next round. So I'll add that on. Now. It's 24. Urokami, your initiative has went up by 3 points.
I thought it was 2.
3. Let me double check. And wins adds to give you an extra point now. Was up by up. And we'll shift the initiative for you. So yeah, describing the ninja now that they're all up close and personal. They have like the cloth up over their nose, but you can see enough, or like enough of them to tell that their faces are actually like unnaturally smooth, like almost a porcelain mask. Sort of smooth, as if all identity that they had at one point has been sort of worn away with the Shadowlands taint. And their eyes are just that glow, there's no proper eyes in there. You think if it wasn't at night time, it would be like a black void that you would be looking into. And yeah, the clothes that they were wearing almost start to seem to be made of shadow and not actually cloth. Yeah, this one is going to take a stab at Kurokami with his.
That's neat. I want tangible shadows for clothes. I'm sorry. That's a little too neat right there. I want tangible shadows for clothes. As soon as I get home, Mom, Dad, can I get tangible fire for clothes?
Yep, so this guy is going to take a stab at you.
Do we need to declare changes in stance?
Oh, yeah, your stances. What stances? Well, Kisho needs to change stance. You can only hold
Attack.
You move into attack. Go.
Attack and Yojim full defense.
I'm switching into an attack stance.
I will also switch to attack.
Roll. I think I need to roll. roll for your Jimbo. Bench plate, plus reflexes. And 16. Click 1. 30. So he's adding plus 15 to his armor TN. And he can only take 3 actions from the full defense stance. So yeah, your Jimbo sort of closes himself off with his sword sort of held in a defensive stance, leaving very little in the way of a gap. It's going to be a pain in the arse to hit for the ninja that he's currently facing. Again, most of the ninja take an attack stance for the moment. Apart from the one bearing the spider emblem, who facing Lord Hida shifts into a more defensive stance.
Probably a smart move.
Of course, the one that was fighting Lord, man got all his ribs cracked.
But yeah, the ninja on Kurokami is going to stab. And I'm going to make any call shot or maneuver.
How dare you? Upper half from your lower half. Spiders.
And he's going to use a feint, so he's going to make 2 raises. Your armor TN, what's your armor TN?
25.
Derek? So 35 is what he's going to need.
Ooh,
No,
nice.
No. You see him like flick the sword in an odd angle as he goes to strike for you, but you don't fall for it, and you're able to sort of bring your own katana around to sort of parry the blow when he shifts the direction that it comes from. This is you're like properly realizing that they are not fucking around. They are definitely here to kill. And you're up.
Is it dishonorable for me to kill a ninja if he's on his back?
They're not honorable in the first place.
Oh, not a ninja specifically. In a normal
They're
person,
not-
yes, but not a ninja.
They're not. No.
Okay. I'm gonna
Are
have
ninja considered like the lowest of the fucking low?
That's what I figured. I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure. I'm gonna have Shinigami make an attack roll, take 2 raises to do a knockdown. Got 2 legs, so it's only 2. So
So you need 30.
ranged attack and damn it, 25.
The ninja sees the wolf sort of dart between your legs coming for his, and he sort of leaps back enough to avoid the teeth. Doesn't make a single sound.
Water.
Then in that case, I'm going to just give him the old what for, hoping to seize the gap.
Straight up swinging for him. That's a hit.
Yay, I finally hit somebody. And I did hit for damage.
He's going to take that damage.
Oh wait, that's not
Um,
right. That's not right. That's supposed to be 3 key 3, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be. Yep.
Okay, let me re-roll that. That's much better. I've never hit anybody before, so I haven't had to double check.
26 damage.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he's still standing, but he's not going to be for long.
After I kill this ninja, I'm just gonna be like, is this what we would sit here for? Our crab's losing to this. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be a great conversation afterwards.
And can't wait to see this ninja turn around and hit you
Fair enough.
very, very hard.
Get my ribs cracked. Oh wait, hold on.
Isho.
All right, so the one that was taking shots at Big Jim. I'm gonna pop out. All right, so I add 1k1. And do I add that to my bow and the stats things right here?
Yeah, to your
Okay.
your weapon. Yeah.
Oh boy, here I go a killing.
Right? And I am going to do a called shot.
Yeah.
I am going to try to put this arrow through this motherfucker's head as well.
Oh my god, he's trying to give him the old lady treatment.
Yeah. Headshot. Three raises, so very. Fuck.
Wait, what?
Good job, Chuck. I'm clapping.
Chuck is just nailing headshots now.
How does Chuck have
How do you have so many
Tank.
dice?
10 keep 7?
Oh shit.
Oh, did I do that wrong?
Hold
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Should only be one. Plus
1-1. Okay. All right, let's reroll that.
I don't know where you get the flat bonus from.
This is pretty
but,
good.
Let's remove that then.
Yeah, Goja.
Should the damage rolls go away? There's
Uh,
arrow damage on here too.
Let me see.
Is that fine?
Your arrow damage is fine.
Okay.
But you have not hit the ninja.
Motherfucker.
With the 3 raises needed to shoot someone in the head.
That
you
fucking
needed
got it way above what I
needed a
needed.
35.
Yeah.
The arrow comes close. You see it sort of whistle past the ninja's head, and he just manages to jerk it out of the way just in time to avoid it. But yeah, Lord Hida. Going to bring that Itsubo down onto this ninja. That didn't keep here. Fuck. 20, 30. 38, 46, 50. Yeah, that's gonna hit the ninja even with its fancy shadow moves.
Oh god. My man just broke another rib set on this ninja. They can't catch a break.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
My man is making these ninjas cannon fodder. With the way he's just, all you just hear is 2 loud thwacks, and you just hear this man just screaming out in pain. This my leg.
That's another void point.
Oh god.
So just that 13. West. You made that 21 wins though. Okay. Yep. You hear some more bones break. Giving it to the ninjas, none of them make any noises when they take. And this ninja is going to strike with a ninja club. An extra 10. He just hit. Okay. Yeah. Lord, he did most of the armor takes most of that. The heavy armor takes most of that damage. You see the like the head ninja with the spider emblem sort of like stab with the ninja toe, and you can all hear like the plate of the armor kind of splintering a little as the ninja tries to force the blade in. Torpedo is just a tank. Of an
Absolute mad lad. I knew it. This is why I was just like, yeah, no, I can't approach this man this way. I'm gonna get killed.
So this ninja is torn. He shows just try to shoot him in the head. Takahiko is right in front of him in a defensive stance, but Kuro is sort of charging towards him in a full attack stance.
I thought I was going to one that was unoccupied.
Yeah, he wasn't occupied at the time.
Oh.
He is going to. He's going to turn around though and take that opening from the wild attack.
No, oh no, he ain't. I'm chasing this time. No, I didn't get to hit nobody.
Yep. He is stabbing with ninja though. Yep. Maybe a hit. Ooh. 14 damage.
Use a void point. Yeah, I'm gonna use a void point.
With your armor, you take 1 damage.
Oh, neat.
But you're gonna have to give me an air throw plus 10.
Air throw plus 10. Okay. So that's the D10.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
No Shadowlands taint for you.
I want it. I want the Shadowland taint. Let me get Monster Strength.
Okay. Takahiko is on full defense, so he's just keeping the sword up, keeping himself safe. Kuro. You're on full attack. And this ninja just tried to stab you. It's a cheeky little you were coming up towards him. They just kind of turned the sword backwards in his hand and kind of stabbed behind him at you. Yeah. You're up.
I think you're muted, buddy.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. No, you're not.
You're not.
No, you're not. You're fine then. So it's time for you to mess up some ninja.
I think you
How many ninjas?
No. I'm here. So, I was just looking at my sheet. I was just double checking. So yeah, I'm gonna. I want to raise it by 1 for increased damage.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I want to do. Is just raise it up by 1.
Yeah, so that gives you an extra 1 keep zero to your damage roll.
All right.
And adds +5 to the difficulty to hit.
41.
Yeah, you've hit him.
Yeah, I should have went a little bit higher. So you said add a 1 keep 1 to my damage.
1 keep zero.
Okay. Put that there. This one. Get that down.
Ow. Ow. Yeah. As like the tip of the ninja toe sort of just about grazes your stomach as he backstabs you. Like that leaves him completely defenseless, and you just bring your katana right down. Like you cut the shoulder holding the ninja toe, and sort of almost cut the guy in half.
I guess the Spider Clan was nothing. Easily squashed.
Oh my god.
Kira,
So is this guy still in front of me?
yeah, you've got this guy. The guy comes after you, and then I should have tried.
Let's see. So yeah, I'm just gonna attack him since I got up to him last turn and I went into attack mode. So let me roll for that. Actually, I'm gonna try to get. I'm assuming he's gonna try to pull out his weapon.
Yeah.
So he's like in the middle of that. I'm gonna try to cut his hand off.
Okay, yes, sir. That's what I want to hear.
Let's go, Will.
Get him.
Cause you know, gotta
Yeah.
try sometimes.
So that's
Alright,
culture.
Oh, somebody donated.
Oh, reduce damage to a PC or NPC
By 10.
by 10. Thank you.
Who are you reducing?
Yeah.
She can hold off to onto it if she needs.
Oh, that's
33.
Who was it that
Chickadee.
okay.
Isn't it 2,000 points now? I haven't looked at the reward. Yeah.
Next one to get hit, she says.
Just want to get hit. Okay, so you're aiming for the hand.
Yep.
It's 2 raises. Yep, you just enough to do it.
Cleave his head off.
Yes.
Cleave it off. Cleave it off.
So roll me some damage.
Damage 17.
17. It's not a lot of that, but you're aiming for the hand, so it does take hit, the ninja's green cleaner.
That's right. Embrace your lion friend's way of battling.
I don't know how like we're all set up and stuff, but I would have tried to have been before all this started near the Lord guy.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of like, you know how you're fighting and you position yourself. I want to position myself over near him. So if I
Yeah.
gotta move a little bit to do that, that's what I'd like to do, and then that's it.
So, yeah, you cut this ninja down and then sort of clear the gap between you and Lord Hida. Cut the ninja's hand off and then sort of rush past him
Right.
to clear the gap between because he's still alive. He's just now maimed.
And
Again,
That's
no
the one
screams
with
of pain, no
He's not even like screaming in pain or anything. He's got his fucking hand
Nope.
taken off. Oh shit, these guys are fucking weird, dude.
Yeah,
He's got
that's,
this is the one with the actual clan sigil on the back, correct?
no, the one he just cut the hand off of is one of the other.
Okay.
it's a regular ninja.
Okay.
Someone
As you're running away, or well, not running away, you're moving past him towards Lord Hida. He uses his offhand to just launch a shuriken at you.
what?
Ooh.
With his offhand, this man's a legend.
God damn.
Like
Damn.
holy shit.
Check it. He's negated that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah,
so
we're good.
Yeah, you don't need to take a shadow. If as if by some fate, the shuriken should have hit you, and instead it just sort of skims through cloth and silk and things like that of your kimono instead, and doesn't even graze the skin.
Good.
Okay. So Kurokami, your initiative is going up by another 2 points.
My man, fast.
Um,
He's like, yeah, this is the warm up round.
the ninja that's on you is heavily wounded, but still is adding plus 15 to the difficulty to hit you.
So knowing that he is grievously wounded, I think I'm going to change to full attack this stand.
So yeah, he's going to switch to full attack as well. It's do or die for him. switch into full attack. Give him an extra 2, keep 1 to his attack roll.
Tactically, that's a poor decision on my part, but it wouldn't have made a difference. 46.
That's a hit.
All we're gonna hear is
Holy fuck!
oh god.
Damn.
I'm gonna spend a void point on that one.
Do or die paid off. Okay, so with a void point in your light armor, that is 14 damage.
14 damage. Ow.
And I'm going to have to take an earth roll from you plus 10.
Okay.
Yep, you're good. The roll on its own was enough to resist the Shadowlands to even without the Jade. Cool. And you're up, Kurokami.
So with this guy's sword sticking through my my gut, I am going to like holding my sword above my hand. It's still just like barely pushed off. I'm just going to like fling off the scabbard with one hand and just like flip it around and thrust it down his face. So.
Yep. So you're adding two keep 1 to your attack roll from being in full attack.
That's fantastic. 137.
There you go.
Yeah, you plan for the damage from your
25.
Okay, yeah, that's enough to finish him off. You just your Nodachi, you have to bring it up pretty high. And you bring it down, the blade goes through bone and flesh. You should sort of skewer this guy through the top of the skull.
I have Shinigami rip the guy out of me with his toothy maw by like grabbing him by the torso and then just like throwing him off of me.
Throws him back.
Whip my blade and sheath it. My turn.
Now, Kurokami is going to have to give me a Shadowlands taint roll as well.
Kurokami is?
Mm-hmm.
I just did. I have to do 2?
Oh no, Shinigami.
I was worried about. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, he's fine. No.
13. He's got. You've tied like jade to him with a string or something like that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. To avoid no Shadowlands tainted roll for you.
And this is how I learn not to have Shinigami attack these guys. I imagine he probably starts whimpering and I'm like, oh, okay. You just stay close.
The sort of tainted blood gets in his mouth and he starts to sort of like
Vomit.
as if he was coughing up a fur ball.
Oh lord.
See, I knew that because we talked about this ahead of time. But Kurokami didn't know that, and now he knows that.
Lord Hida. Going to continue to bring the smackdown on this ninja.
How many ninjas are left? Is it just the ninja leader that's getting abused?
No, well, yeah, actually, no. No, there's one left. The one missing his hand is left. Along with
Tips.
the ninja leader.
I'm going after that one. I want his other hand. No, I'll take his legs.
9, 14. Cool. That is not going to hit the leader ninja. This time, like, Hida brings the Tetsubo down, and just in time, that ninja manages to avoid it. This is where ninja powers are when it comes.
Smoke bomb? Are they gonna smoke bomb?
Ninja vanish!
He's instead of just like disappearing, he's lying on the floor dead because of his broken ribs. He's like trying to grasp a shadow. He's just like, oh no, my ribs. Oh, that's funny.
Feel like I need Shredder chilling with me here for this.
Okay, I need double check what best hairstyle was. Sure, it's investigate.
Did the ninja just vanish?
So everyone in the main room can make an investigation plus perception roll.
Oh, fuck.
This ninja is actually using a skill technique, so that's actually a roll of 61.
Oh, fuck.
What kind of roll are we making?
An investigation roll. I'll make one for Lord Tater.
Come here, Morpheus.
Yeah. Nope.
I'm rolling now. Oh, I'm not gonna find him unless my dice burst. I need my dice to break. Where's him?
What did I miss? What happened?
Investigation. I don't see nothing.
Investigation roll, please.
Did he ninja vanish?
He ninja vanish.
God damn it!
I got some bloodlust in my eye.
They get Shredder staring at the camera.
Oh, nice.
My dice burst all right. It burst on me of 3. That ninja gone.
Yep. Yeah, so Hida doesn't notice him, or loses sight of him. Kuro, you've lost sight of him. Shiro, you've lost sight of him.
Hold on.
Takahiko has lost sight of him.
Up to you, Keith.
You know,
Great.
Yeah. The spider emblem wearing ninja sort of steps back away from Lord Hida. It sort of just melds. He sort of lets himself fall back into the shadows of the room. Leaving the one-handed ninja as the only ninja left.
Oh, he's not escaping.
He shows over there drawing a spider on his shoulder.
Yeah, what stance is Takahiko in?
He bet not kill him. We're trying to take that one alive.
Are we doing a new round?
I didn't ask for stances at the start of the round.
Oh, he full attack.
Yeah, he's gonna come out. He's gonna use some of that ninja magic himself. He is gonna use a feint.
Yo, boy!
Against this ninja. And a full attack stance, so that is 3 keep 3 normally. 8 keep 4.
Oh.
19. 26.
Feints are sick.
32.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't do those, huh?
We can.
Yeah.
Anyone can.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a dishonorable action.
No,
well,
it's just 2 raises.
As
Andy, oh, you can. I'm not going to tell you the consequences.
as a dishonorable action. Kisho's bodyguard. So he doesn't care about losing honor.
Nope.
That is a hit. That's like a roll of 41.
Ooh.
Which is exceeding the ninja's. The ninja is also in a full attack stance. He's going all or nothing this round as well. So that is exceeding the ninja's armor by 21.
Oh.
My man just banished him to the shadow realm.
Right.
Which means he gets to add half. So he gets to add 10 to his damage straight up.
Just ultra critted on him, bro.
Ultra combo.
19,
Oh boy.
29,
Oh boy.
30, 40 damage.
Holy shit.
Wow.
As yeah, Takahiko doesn't take the risk to anybody in the room when he sees the ninja shift into the more aggressive stance as he's left. Knowing, like, Takahiko, if he was in the same position, he'd do the same thing. He'd go all out and try and take someone out with him if he was left on his own. And he just fucking, he cuts that ninja down swiftly and without mercy.
I'm in love with all the NPCs. This is a problem.
And then cleans the Shadowlands tainted blood off of his katana and slowly slides it back into the sheath.
Ugh.
And the room is so perfectly quiet that you can hear that
Ooh.
of the sort of Suba clasping tight against the sai, the sheath.
Well, that's wonderful. I thought this would be a lot harder. I say as I like wipe the blood off my sword, just you know, it wasn't expecting to kill him in one shot. Thought the Spider Clan was a little bit more serious. I say as I put away my sword. One escaped. Where do we go from here? What about a comrade? Wait, where is snapping my fingers. Where is
I am walking down the stairs as you are doing that.
There he is. Okay. What about the guys upstairs? Are they okay? Because we kind of was busy down here.
Lord Hida sort of hefts his Tetsubo up over his shoulder and sort of swaggers past. Kurokami upstairs to check.
Yeah, as he like bumps my shoulder, it probably like knocks me into the wall, and I kind of like slide down a little bit, exposing some like streaks of blood, and I'm like,
oh, you got wounded. I wish it was me.
Put my hand on Shinigami's head and kind of like rub him between the ears and smile at him as he gives me a little kissy, and then I stand up and I say, "They're gone."
Dead. Got it. Okay, let's get you taken care of. I say as I start
I'm just
making
gonna
my
walk outside.
No. Oh, bet. I turn around, just like, okay, bet. I'll walk outside.
Nope, he gestures for you to stop.
I stop. You saw that?
I think with the end of this fight is probably a good time
Break.
to go take a break.
Excellent.
And then we can figure out what you
Oh,
guys are
Chuck,
going
you
to
should
do.
have let me walk outside.
All right. Don't go anywhere, anybody. We're going to take a quick break, about 5 or 10-ish minutes or so. We have the nice, beautiful ad for you playing, and we will be right on back. Don't go anywhere.
You missed it, Chuck.
One.
We was talking about funny stuff. No, go ahead. Start. Oh, it's hot.
It won't even show me that because it says it can't be shipped here.
Oh. I'll take a screenshot.
Wait, what can't be shipped here?
Don't
Whatever
judge
he's
me
trying
for
to
all
do.
the tabs that I have open.
I will never judge you with my 100 tabs open at all times, wondering why my computer's so slow.
I judge you. I judge you all with my 1 tab. Well, 2 tabs technically.
I'm controlling
judge
music,
you.
so I have like.
Be careful. I've ordered 2 of those,
Close that too.
not from this specifically, but they
Will
come
with the
and they're like
Will with the
latex
sponsorship.
crappy masks.
Oh, this?
Will with the sponsorship. Okay.
This is a very small can of Arizona. I don't have giant hands.
Sure you don't.
You can get these at BJ's. They're just like a mini version of the bigger cans.
Okay, wait. What's BJ's?
Big
Oh.
hands and BJ's. Okay.
Oh, sorry. It's just like a wholesale place.
Wholesale.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can buy like a lot lot stuff at once for cheaper. Like
Okay,
I bought
wait.
like
Sam's Club.
yeah,
Yes.
like Sam's Club.
Okay. I was like,
Sorry.
wait, I'm a
I'm trying
southerner.
to think of the other one.
I'm a southerner. What's a wholesale?
Anyway,
Costco.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I like Costco. They have really good cakes. Oh, and their sandwiches. Oh my
Are we
God.
live and they're just listening to us
Yeah,
talk
they're
about
yeah.
Costco? Hey.
Yeah, even in the
Hello.
UK, Costco do a really good cake.
wholesale BJ's, yes.
Yeah, wholesale.
Trader Joe's have really good stuff too.
We could talk about stores all night, but I'd like to talk about samurai shit personally.
Yeah, I would ask if there's like a medicine kit around, some medical supplies, so I could try to help my friend.
Oh yeah, I'll wrap them up. I know what I'm doing here. I'll make sure you won't die.
How do my wounds look? Are they like particularly like gross looking or anything?
You got ran through.
No,
What are you talking about?
not particular, no.
Okay, well that's good. I am injured, however, and I will use all the help I can get. I
I'd
asked.
definitely like to actually use like a medicine roll.
Same.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have Shigenja on staff, I mean, if he has somebody that can like.
Nah, it doesn't have any Shigenja.
Oh, you're in our hands now, buddy.
I kind of cock my head sideways to Shinigami.
Who do you trust more to patch you up?
Bird bro, hands down.
Come on now. Keisho can patch you up.
No, I trust Sheila.
Trust the battle-hardened lion. He can patch you up.
I say it
Poison,
is
I got this.
disturbing how insistent all of you are on taking care of me. Shibashiru, I choose you.
Nice.
Yeah, you can only benefit from 1 medicine roll per day, so
So,
Does
since
anyone else here actually have medicine skill?
no.
Hell no.
Okay, I actually do. So I'm.
Thank you. Please do.
Are any of you actually trained? No.
I mean,
Get out.
Like, okay, get away. Give me some space. Give me some space.
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
I believe I have to roll above a 15.
Yep.
I got a 35. Holy shit!
Oh, guy.
It's too bad I didn't want to add more to that.
And you didn't choose to make any raises or anything like that, so you can heal Kurokami for 1d10 wounds.
Ooh, that's good. Can I add a void point to the total of that?
No.
Thank you for the raid new platinum content. Much appreciated. So much.
Didn't they rate us the last time? I really
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember the name. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
We
you
were
so
talking
much.
about Trader Joe's like a moment ago.
What's the easiest way to do that?
/r space d10.
Oh yeah, fair.
Ow!
3.
I made a
Right.
mistake.
I didn't know that all my dice were gonna explode. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've
Thank you.
recovered like Shibashiru, it takes a bit of time. It's not instant, so it's not magical healing. So Shiru probably takes you like to a corner in the common room, and starts to sort of use bits of cloth and stuff to sort of clean up both the larger wound that you have in your stomach and the smaller wound that you got from the initial shuriken strike. And like bandage you up and stuff. Now he's probably there for maybe about half an hour or so, making sure the wounds are clean and that it's like properly wrapped and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, you recover three wounds. Lord Hida's marched upstairs to find out what's happened to his men. What is Kuro and Kisho doing?
Joe's going outside.
Oh yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going outside too.
Okay. So the two of you step outside into the eerily quiet streets.
I'm drawing my sword. I don't like that already.
Yeah.
It was quiet the last time.
Into the streets.
Kisho just kind of glares at you. Put your weapon away.
If a ninja falls on top of you, you will want this out.
If it falls on top of me, I will most likely be dead already.
Is your
Let me avenge you then.
Is your Yojimbo coming with you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You see his Yojimbo sort of fidgeting with the hilt of his katana. But he doesn't draw the blade.
And Kisho just looks around. You wear the Mon of the clan, but yet you don't want to have any conversations? Come out. Come play, little spider.
Come.
And I roll a manipulation.
Can I roll for intimidation?
Okay, yeah.
I don't have intimidation as a skill. Wait, yes I do. I have 3 ranks in it. What the hell?
Yeah, but the only social skill you've got. It's a dishonorable skill to use.
What the fuck? I have this skill so high.
Um,
And I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it either. I'm just like,
Your voice cracked.
come out. Come out. Come out. Wherever you are.
I mean, come out.
I do not wish to fight. I just wish to talk.
You're pretty sure, although that half of his face is covered, that Takahiko is smirking underneath that mask. Because he's.
I mean, now that we have you, do we need Kuro?
Huh? My leg literally like cracks. What the fuck you say? Like, I'm sorry. I believe I couldn't hear you quite well over the shears.
Over your own voice?
I sheathe my sword and not just like roll my arms back. I just your bodyguard on fuck with me. I'm like, you do not wish to taste my patience right now, for I am still quite hungry.
You see him nodding, like, yep. But as you're calling out the Spider Clan, a whistling arrow flies towards you and flies just over Kuro's head and into the wood of the inn.
I don't flinch. I just look over in the direction and just like bolting. I bolt to where the arrow came from. I start bolting and like you saying bolt like yes, yes, yes.
This is how we lose a dog. Let's go inside.
Don't you want me to fetch the dog, my lord? Or something bad happens to him?
God. Yes, let's go fetch him. Is there anything on the arrow, or is it just an
Yeah,
arrow?
there's a scroll on the arrow.
Ooh, yeah, he can run off. I'm gonna pick off the scroll and read it. We'll
Attack
give
people.
him a couple seconds.
Oh, slowly start to walk after me. Kill you on roll, and then if like immaculate.
Yep.
Handwriting. It says that the Spider Clan name again. There's the Lord of the Spider Clan. Daigatsu, I think it is. The core rulebook is an absolute riot to navigate from. The guy got some.
Daigatsu?
Daigatsu. It says that Lord Daigatsu wishes to speak to a representative of the Emerald Throne. And he will meet representatives of the Emerald Throne 3 days from now in the village of Medaki Sanomura, which is I'm pinging on the map. It's in the mountains, kind of south of where you are.
Can you ping it one more time?
Yeah.
Neat. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all it says. But it's probably simplified to that. It's like Lord Daigatsu will meet with a representative of the Emerald Throne 3 days from now in Medaki Sanomura.
Kisho, take the scroll, roll it up. Do we see Kuro, or is his ass just running off into the darkness, hell bent on fighting something?
I'm hellbent.
Oh God!
See him running up the empty street, disappearing into the fog. Takahiko slowly walking after him.
Kisho follows Takahiko.
I'm hellbent. You nearly hit my
Please,
head.
please, come. They sent a note. Come, please stop running. Please turn around.
Why are you running?
I will
Why
buy
are
you food. Please turn around.
I stop. I skid to a stop, turn around. Will you come peacefully to my family home, or will I have to drag you there?
I will come peacefully to your family home. Now let's go back to the inn, please.
Fine. Your bodyguard is not welcome, however, for I fear I might have to have a few sparring rounds with him while we're there, and I do not wish to send you home.
He
Ill.
You can see the half of his face that isn't covered. He raises the eyebrow like the Rock.
I guess that makes sense. You probably wouldn't want to lose in front of your parents. Let's go.
I let you say these things because you are my friend and my comrade. do not stress it even further.
Yeah, he makes his way back to the inn.
I want you to, like, during the whole time, I want you to remember I was the one who accepted you first when they did it. I didn't see you for your clan. I saw you as your person. I want you to remember that. I see you not only as a comrade, but as a friend. That's why I allow you to say these things. But you're testing my limits. I'm gonna hit you one day. One of these days, I promise you, I'm gonna hit you.
You are not wrong.
Do not think of me ill when I smack you. This is just know that you have overstepped your boundary, and you must return back to our kind friendship. Come, let us get something to drink. I now thirst. Sake. Warm sake. I believe I have some in my bag still.
It won't be warm, but
Tisho walks back into the inn and has the scroll out in his hand, stretched forward.
I snatch it. I snatch it and start reading it. Slowly. Like, I'm slowly reading it. Like, I'm trying to, like, take everything in. But regardless, I'm just like,
That's the letter A.
shush. I'm just thinking of the ramifications and how this could possibly lead to us getting ambushed.
as you're coming in, you're slowly reading this letter out, this little scroll. Lord Hida is like sort of, you hear him bumping down the stairs, like heavy-footed. We're all dead.
Your men.
Seems that you, Master Kurokami, are lucky.
I am not lucky.
That wound on your stomach says otherwise.
I look to you, and I guess I'm probably still holding my katana. I haven't like slung it back on myself, and I go, and like I just like gesture with it towards my head, and I say, "I'm not lucky."
Well, come. Let's start taking up shifts again. Let us rest. Sun will break soon, and we'll discuss this letter
Are the
later.
bodies still on the ground?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my usual, make everybody cringe.
Thank you for your assistance, Shira.
Of course.
You find just the sort of weapons that they have on them. Each of the dead ninja in the place has shuriken, 6 each, roughly. A tanto and a ninjato each. And as you peel back the face covering, they have no mouths.
Oh,
Just perfectly smooth. And as I mentioned earlier, now that they're dead, their eyes are no longer glowing and they're just black pits.
Just empty sockets.
Like there's no orb?
No orb.
Oh, what the fuck?
We might need to reach out.
That's your first time fighting Shadowlands creatures?
tell me, are there any bigger than this?
Not that I think you could handle.
Interesting. I wish to change that opinion of yours soon.
The katana are useless against Oni.
Really now? I actually, just like straight face. Really now? Actually, why is that?
Their hides are resistant to the cutting edge of bladed weaponry. It's why many in the Crab Clan sort of pats his massive Tetsubo, like slaps it. They wield heavier weapons.
Is there no bladed weapon that can pierce through it, slash it, cut them, rend them?
There's a rare few blades in the world that are forged with jade dust folded into the steel. But they're very rare.
And any common smith can do this, or is there a special kind?
Takes a truly masterful smith to craft such a weapon. The most recent of which that was forged was crafted for the Emerald Champion.
Is it likely
Curl.
that the... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, Korra gives a slight nod, and he actually heads to his book bag, and he quickly starts writing up a letter, a very detailed letter actually, for his parents.
I want to ask, I guess as Kuro just fucks off and leaves real quick. I'm just gonna. Oh, okay. Is it entirely possible, or well within the realm of possibility, that these Shadowlanders may employ Oni?
We would have noticed Oni on this side of the wall, I feel. It's hard to miss a giant monstrosity that murders and rapes and eats its way through the lands it passes through.
I thought the paintings were just exaggeration. They truly are as big as they make them out to be.
The smallest is at least twice the size of your average man.
Truly, the Crab Clan do not get the respect that they deserve, Lord Hide.
Been a while since we've seen any Oni. That maybe means that they're being smart somewhere deep within the Shadowland.
Hero, do you know any...
Oh, no, continue.
Hero, do you know anything of what these Cretans might be of Oni or Ninja?
So, that's a good question. I do have theology. I don't know if that would help me out as far as knowing anything about these. I would at least probably know like the
You could give me a
religious
theology
story
roll.
side.
Yeah, theology roll.
9.
Nah. your studies on Shadowlands creatures and their beliefs is lacking.
I say it's something I haven't looked into since I was young.
And Kisho, you seem to be the only one that knew of the Spider Clan. What can you tell us?
I can tell you that I'm more worried about the infiltration than I am this situation as a whole. As if they were watching Lord Ito. And if what he says is true and there's possibly infiltration in the Imperial Court, why does he need to meet with us? What is this actually about?
Lord Hida?
He looked over the group of you. The letter said Daigotsu.
Should that name register anything with us?
It would be a history roll.
Oh, I have that actually.
I don't, so I'm not even gonna fuck with it.
I don't think I do.
Oh,
Let you
Riddle
take
does.
this, Eddie.
Okay, I'm trying
Oh,
now.
I do have lore. Oh, but that's Bushido.
Chido, yeah.
Nope,
That's
I'm
the
out.
one thing I have. I have lore history. No,
There we go.
No.
17 is okay. Daigotsu. It's a name that it feels familiar to you, although at this moment in time you can't quite place where and how that name should be important.
I look
But
up.
it's definitely a name that comes up in history.
I sit up. I remember my father talking about that, actually. Funny enough, I just can't place my finger on why it seems so familiar. I'm trying to like think back, and I can just think of my dad having me in like a push-up position, whipping my legs, and I try to remember his studies.
Teaching you history while getting you to exercise.
Is there anything of note of Madagasaur Kura? Is there Is there a particular advantage they would possibly have by asking to meet there? Besides it being closer to the wall.
Bring up the notes on that.
Damn, some of these guys are fighting these things with no armor.
So
My real question is, how are crab losing against unarmored opponents who are easily dispatchable? What are they using to bypass that heavy armor that you guys usually wear?
most of the samurai that have been assassinated have been killed in their sleep. As for Chuck's question, so Madaki Sanomura translates to High Tree Village. It's
Okay.
located in the Twilight Mountains within the Madakai province of the Crablands.
What are the mountains called?
The Twilight Mountains. And the village is actually quite high up in the foothills, and the lands round about the village are like always generally covered in a layer of fog.
Oh, lovely.
But it's primarily a mining town, with very few women or families that actually live in it. The samurai who are situated there are few in number, and they're only really there to kind of oversee operations. So most of the village is actually Hyman, like your sort of common folk.
Yep.
Yeah, they're like an outskirty type village essentially within the Crablands. For more information, you could actually roll a proper sort of.
No, that's fine. I don't have that, so I'll take what I got. It's my lore's anatomy, so
Yeah, so you know how to cut people up.
yep. And there's no given we don't have a Shigenja, there's really no way we could get any message back to the court within 3 days.
No.
What about messenger birds?
It would take longer than 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the scale of this map, like
Yeah, I had to think about how long it took us to get here. I had to put that back.
I think it was a couple months.
We could keep this sort of size. We could ask the Lord this time, but
I mean, we should make our presence known either way. We could have that conversation at that time.
yeah, kind of looked at the group of you, and
Is there something we should know?
well, you recall I decided to approach the Emerald Champion to atone for what I felt were my own failures.
Would you like to go into that?
I wasn't. I failed to follow protocol, or more to the point, I ignored the response when I did follow protocol. I asked my Dino, champion of the Crab Clan, for permission to ask the Emerald Champion for aid. his response was what most would consider stereotypically crab. That the Crab Clan would handle their own concern. Let's just say that none of my fellow lords within the clan know that I beseeched the Emerald Champion for aid.
So,
Fuck.
no. We didn't hear that.
You feel his honor points dropping. Um,
To go against one's
If
clan.
we go in there with him, we know what will happen to him. This,
Sure.
however. Oh, go ahead.
No, Kuro is just like go against one clan rules, traditions. A breach of protocol, even from a soldier standpoint, still nonetheless.
This.
Kuro just slowly makes his way outside because now he understands why his father wants him to start paying attention more so in courts. This is very difficult for him. This is something that he would never wanted to make a decision between, because he places warriors on a very high note, but he also places his family also on the same pedestal. They're basically equal. So now he's like, do I choose the warrior? Do I choose the family?
Kisho looks to Kurakami and Shushiro and I will bring this to the attention of two men far more honorable than I. I will always choose Empire over Clan.
I would hear my bird brethren speak on this.
Hero seems lost, like in his face for a while, and says, well, we all have to sacrifice to make the Empire better. So he chose his fate when he decided to bring this to our attention, however just it was.
Can I get is there a way I can understand like the severity of the implications? I do have
it's-
Lord
Yeah.
Bushido if that would help.
yeah, it would be a Bushido roll.
And
Yeah, I have the. That's so dark in here, man. I can't see shit.
okay, so
I
roll
think-
Bushido.
If I remember correctly, going like disobeying
Yep.
your fucking daimyo is like you're fucked.
18.
Like, you could tell when Shiro was saying that he definitely did not want to say that.
Yeah, like
But it was like
Yeah,
almost like
that's-
forced.
yeah, that's one of the things I think on the chart that you are fucked if you're caught doing that.
Yep. And well, he's just admitted it to you.
Yeah,
So his high as fuck honor just dropped to 0.
yeah.
Disloyally or disobeying a
Yeah,
lord
that.
command, it is serious.
Yeah.
At his level of honor, that's a -6 to his honor. Right? He's not quite at 0. He's at 2. He's got less honor than Kisho is at the moment. He
The way I
It's
see it, we're saving you a long walk. And if I'm being quite honest, we are the Emerald Magistrates. We are the Emerald Champions' left hand. It's up to us to see that this is taken care of.
you understand that I felt that the time in between emperors where the throne was vacant, that I felt that my clan had abandoned its duties, that I had responsibility for that, and that my choice to ignore the champion of the Crab Clan was in the greater interest of the Empire as a whole.
And that is why you will not die.
I must die.
Isho fucking gives the biggest fucking nod possible to fucking Kurokami. Like,
You have forsaken your clan.
Master Kurokami, I'm a crab.
No, you're
We
not.
don't fear death in the Crab Clan.
Oh, I'm not doing this because it's saving you from a death. I'm doing this because it's the right thing to do. You forsook your clan. You're not a crab anymore. You're just a big guy in some heavy armor with a big weapon.
You see him grip the Tetsubo.
You're
As
not
far
a crab.
as everyone else is concerned, boy, I'm still a crab. My duty is to protect the Empire from the dangers of the Shadowland.
And you'll do
And
that
if
as
my daimyo tells me something that gets in the way of that duty, I don't see disobeying an order as making me less of a crab.
Let's back this up. Dear Damio, do you feel that he was acting against the best interests of the Empire?
I believe that whoever advised him within his court, most champions of a clan are, they have some skill in the political circle, but they're mostly warriors.
But there's somebody in his ear then guiding the political maneuvers.
Most likely. I don't spend much time at court. I'm a bushy, I'm not a courtier.
you deserve to die like one.
That
If I have
time
my
will come.
way, I will see you made Ronin. You can go and seek your death beyond the wall.
He gives Kurokami a side eye. Things go as well as they should. Then I suspect that things will change amongst the Crab Clan.
If things go as they should, we should have a new Crab Clan champion in a fortnight, and this matter will be moot.
You're suggesting we spare him of the fate that is befitting him?
I'm suggesting we have a clan that is actively working against the Empire. And a member of that Empire brought that to our attention.
He broke
We've made it known that there's... Oh, yes, he did break our rules. But these rules are silly. Did these ninja act with honor when they attempted to kill us if we'd been sleeping?
What do you think makes us better than them? Without honor, we don't really have...
Ego. Ego makes us feel like we're better than them.
These men are incredibly fast. They took a blow from me and did not fall. It took two, so that tells me that what separates us from them is that we do not sink to their level.
I'm going to
That
walk
you
back in
not
while
see
they're
something.
arguing, and then just like speak
My
up.
enemy was sleeping, and I had the chance to kill him. I would plunge my blade deep into his heart.
Righteousness, courage, compassion, respect, truthfulness, honor, loyalty, self-control. Brothers, this is our code as Bushido. I've put serious thought into this matter, for this not only has this breaches loyalty, breaches honor, breaches truthfulness and respect. It's just so much go into our code as Bushido. My respect for you as a warrior has not failed. But the respect that your fellow crab may give you is probably none to all. I will assist you on your path, but whatever punishment becomes of you, I will have you seek it out with all your heart.
Yeah.
But for now, let us go follow this missive. Let's see where this letter takes us. Let us not ask of the crab's help as of yet. Not only are they going to be very hardly to communicate with, they're going to be very difficult. And if we bring this situation up, not only will it impede us, it might slow down the resolution. For once, I would actually suggest that we actually just move on and do a little bit more recon. And this is coming from me, a battle-crazed, battle-hungry warrior. Let us just put this all to the side for now. Quietly leave this town. Have somebody bury the dead. Move on. Find out where this message is. And let's start to wrap up this tale. Because I do not wish to see an honorable warrior's death at the hands of something trivial as going to receive help when help is needed.
Yeah. Nods his head. And we'll see what happens when all is said and done.
Exactly. Now, pack your things. Let's grab the horses. We should ride out now. When they're not expecting us to move, that is the best course of action. The longer we stay here, the more vulnerable we are.
The sun will be up soon. You should get your stuff together.
My stuff is already ready. How about y'all's? I still suggest we move out now. While they're not preparing us to move. That's the smartest thing to do. Kuro actually with the big brain for once.
Right?
Lord Hida sort of heads outside and gets his horse ready. You see the sun just sort of coming up over the east of the city.
I just grab my satchel from the wall and I just head out and grab my horse and hop on it. Let's move.
Suppose I'll guide you to Midaki. We'll pass through this city.
I think at some point I would probably ask Kisho and Shiru what they would think the best end for the crab would be. Because I'm really not down with him just marching off to the Imperial City to get killed. I do think that there's value in this person's life and that he should probably at least do something a little bit more valuable with it.
Yeah, Kisho will do the same stance he's gonna go with. Kisho will just lie fast. He knows the two of you won't.
3.
Yeah. Well, you're not in the conversation. He knows everybody else won't. But very much, this is a situation where obviously the failures of the Crab Clan and the leadership are the problem. Kisho doesn't give a fuck that he broke protocol to bring that problem to them. And he thinks it's stupid for him to die for it. Like Kisho gives a fuck about loyalty. The rest of the Bushido fucking thing can fuck off. And he put loyalty to the Empire above loyalty to the clan. So Kisho is.
Yeah, I recognize that he's kind of in the same situation that we are. We have to put the Empire above our own clan, so that's kind of why I didn't feel like he needed to die. Otherwise, I probably would have been like,
Yeah, because otherwise, as it said, we should have. The minute he told us that he disobeyed his daimyo, we should have been like, "Hey, got yourself."
Yeah.
There are other aspects of Bushido that you could interpret to justify why he shouldn't die. And you, by the same note, you can use those same aspects to justify why he should. There's the Jin, which is compassion. By turning against the samurai in order to protect more people, is showing compassion. Courage. He knows what the,
go on ahead.
he knows what the potential end for him could be. He still did it anyway. Courtesy doesn't really come into it. Duty and loyalty, as Kisho said, he's showing his duty and loyalty to the Empire above clan. E, which is honesty and justice, which he feels that he's doing. Like the Crab clan have failed in their duty, and so as a true crab in his eyes, he is wanting to set that right. Honor. In general terms, he lost it, but he doesn't actually feel that way. And then there's sincerity, and he is very sincere in his actions, that he is doing this in the best interest of the Empire and his people. It's been his people who have been assassinated and disappeared.
I would say to my homies, I guess with the lore Bushido, I would be the one to like exposit all that and say, you know, he's followed our code to the letter in every way but one. But I don't know if we can just look past that. Like, clearly, he's something has to happen, but I feel like it was the just thing to do to strip him of his clan name and make him Ronin.
Shiro speaks up finally after like taking all that in.
Yeah.
And like actually stands up and like starts to walk over towards this guy, and he's like, I believe after we do this meeting, we should take him to his daimyo. And have this discussion because their inaction is just as much to blame for the situation.
Wise
so until then, we must focus on our task.
Wise as always.
Agreed.
And I like make it over to him, and I like put my hand on his shoulder.
It's on a horse,
giving him a nod.
This could be like a camp or something.
Yeah,
putting his saddle and stuff on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then continue getting ready.
Yeah. Or nods his head, climbs up onto the horse. Let's go and see what this spider bastard has in store for us, shall we?
Hear you.
I have 6 lives to avenge upstairs.
Let's send him with some extra company. Or I stop at 6. Just send him a whole clan.
He sort of kicks the horse off and starts to sort of head out of the...
Oh, I'm riding up with him. I like this man. He's not gonna die. I'm not gonna let him die. That's a warrior. I'm not gonna let him die. Fuck that.
The journey south to Madaki should only take you a couple of days. And during those couple of days, Hida will take the time to speak with each of you. He doesn't try and defend his actions in any way. He just tries to take some time to get to know the men that he sees are fated to see him to the end. So he'll spend some time with Kisho initially, seeing as he was like the most sort of outwardly sympathetic to his actions. Master Bayushi. I feel like over the years I've got the Scorpion way of thinking wrong.
How so?
For our history, you're always depicted as little better than the Spider Clan, I suppose. Infiltrators and responsible for all of the dark and underhanded deeds of the Empire. I suppose there's an element of that that is true. But having taken actions that don't fit comfortably within the codes of Bushido that were set out by a Kodo Kami way in history, I feel I understand more the role of the Scorpion Clan within the Empire.
Kisho nods.
I task you with something. If I die during all of this Tetsubo, you take it to my daughter.
Oh, that's sad.
See that done.
You'll then spend some time with Kuro. Master Akodo.
I hold my hand up to stop him and I just pull out a bottle of sake. You'll share a drink with me, will you?
He'll nod his head.
Words must not be spoken, for they have already been said. And I want to be the one to do the talking. The entire time during the first shift, I'm going to take a swig of it and pass it over to him. During the entire time I was on the first shift, I think you noticed, but I was shadowboxing you.
Sizing up your chances.
More or less. After 20 times of repeated attempts, I was actually able to wound you greatly. And he became me.
Solid shell helps. He sort of pats, like, knocks on his armor.
I realized that. And so after another 10 times, I was finally able to kill you. After another 20 times, I was able to do it in one hit.
You put a lot of thought into how you kill Ramatsu.
You know of the clan. You know of the style. I
Know your
take
woman.
I take the Kodo name from my father's, as he is my clan's daimyo. So I understand where you're coming from. His word is law. I understand. I too, when I was younger, went against the word of my father, and had to pay deeply for it.
That your father's proud of you. An Emerald
Yes.
Magistrate.
I'm confident to say he's proud of me, and I'm confident to say you will not die.
As an Emerald Magistrate, Akodo, I'm sure you'll have plenty of enemies on and off the battlefield.
I guess you could say, take a look at that from my skin, can't you?
Sometimes you don't always have armor to protect you.
And sometimes the wounds never heal. They stay with you always, as a reminder.
If I'm to meet my end,
Which you will not.
who knows what the fates have in store. This armor is yours. You look like you'd fit it.
Kuro rides the horse silently, and if I fall in battle, then this sword is yours, and you will seek out my family for protection.
You'll bow his head and take one last drink of sake with you. You'll shift the Shiba Shira.
Oh wait, no, I'm not done with them. We're
Oh.
now brothers in arms. I want you to know that.
As we should all be in the Empire, but it doesn't happen.
Not that often, but nonetheless. I say as I kick up my horse and ride ahead, leaving him with a bottle of sake.
You'll shift the Shira. Master Shira. You have a familiarity about you.
That's so.
Your father was a crab, wasn't he?
Yes.
He disappeared. Maybe about 5 years ago now, when the throne was sitting empty.
Missing
Just-
father lore?
I just like stare at him, like expectingly.
Your Your father was a member of the Kunai family of the crab clan. Scholars in Shigenja. A lot of their time is spent studying ways to counter the use of blood magic and the Shadowlands thing. He came for the gate at my village 5 years ago. He disappeared into the Shadowlands. He said someone sent him. It was someone powerful looking for the rightful heir to the throne that sent him through those gates. I don't know much more than this, unfortunately. But I thought at least knowing where he went might give you some comfort.
Like it actually clears his throat like that. And Shira says, "You honor me with this knowledge."
Two of your
And then-
companions will likely try and stop what is going to happen to me in the weeks to come. You need to stop them. Talk sense into them. I'm an old man. And if we deal with this threat from the Shadowlands here and now, you get one step closer to finding those who have already infiltrated the Empire, then my duty is done. Is that clear?
I give him the biggest of head nods, and make it clear, basically, just with my face, that I'm 100% on board for that.
Maybe a few hours away from the village that you're heading to. And the last person he speaks to on the journey is Kurokami. Master Kurokami. I apologize for calling you a boy back there in the end.
Tensions were high. All of your men were slaughtered. I understand.
After we deal whatever is in this village, if we survive it, I fully expect you're going to take me to the champion of the Crab Clan. He's going to proclaim a sentence that's going to result in me losing a head. I will request that you be my second when I commit seppuku. It shall be your blade that takes my head. I cannot allow anyone that I feel might have a hand in the downfall of this empire to hand that fatal blow. When you slice my head from my shoulders, Kurokami, and you will, I want you to keep your eye on those in the court. I think that might give you some inclination to who amongst the Crab Clan, at least, is not loyal to the Empire.
Kuro like wipes his eye and he kind of nods and says, I understand. I will do this. I don't want to see you die. You have clearly the most noble of intentions, and the Empire will be a darker place without you.
Let's ride on to whatever unknown dangers might lie within this village. Loosen your sword in your sheath. I think we'll need it.
My blade only comes out when it's time to taste blood. Into fate we ride.
He hits into his horse and sort of speeds off towards the village. And you can see the mountains of Twilight sort of lingering menacingly up ahead. And you can see that low-lying fog shrouding the foothills of the mountains. And it's maybe about sunset by the time you reach the village. And the fog is sort of reaching out towards you, almost like ghostly hands. And there doesn't seem to be any signs of life in the village. You can see the houses sort of silhouetted against the fog and the setting sun. And then, just as Hida brings his horse to a stop, you can see the shuffling silhouettes of people slowly shambling through the fog towards you. And we're going to cut it there tonight.
Oh snap! The King of Cliffhanger strikes again.
Right.
He thought that he quit, but he don't quit.
Never quit.
Never quit. Oh, that's awesome, Andy. Amazing session, homie. Alright. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. This was a wonderful, awesome Samurai Sunday. I cannot wait for the next time. Unfortunately, I'll make this announcement before we go through shoutouts. I will not be here next Sunday. It is my wife's my wife's Christmas party at work. So I'm going to be going to do that. So I believe that the boys are going to be playing a one-shot. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and start through shoutouts. Chuck.
Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Hey. So, we'll shout out everybody here. Everybody here is absolutely amazing. They'll all get to their stuff when it gets to them, but all amazingly beautiful people who all deserve your love, admiration, and a follow for their accounts, anything they're doing. I don't really have anything else to shout out this week. Oh no, yes I do. So obviously, GGGE. Everybody should be getting their information if they haven't already, as far as who you're making stuff to. I know I've reached out to almost all my people. Almost all of us here are involved in it, so I'm sure you'll hear about it some more. Upcoming lovely comic between Andy and I. I'm excited for everybody to see it. But I got this week at Beat. Love everybody. We just had holidays. It's a tough time. Reach out, check on your friends, give love. It's easy to do. Just do it.
Big agree. Big agree. Thank you so much, Chuck. Love you, man. Will, what you got, buddy?
Yeah, so on the 18th of December, we're going to be doing Single Shot Saturday. It'll be the first one, I believe.
That's correct.
But I will be GMing a Starfinder little one-shot that I'm calling Christmas in the Cosmos. And to get that kind of kicked off as far as prepping for it, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be on stream. And I will be making a starship of some kind, hopefully, maybe with Incarnate. I don't know. I'm going to give it my best shot. Also, I'm going to make some kind of spacey type map that I might use as well for that one shot. So if you're interested in seeing me mess with that, then tune in then. But yeah, besides that, get the goblin gifts going, and like Chuck said, spread love.
Yeah.
Always.
I'm definitely going to be there if you tell me I can be. I don't want to spoil anything for myself, but I want to see how you do that. It's going to be fucking sick.
You won't spoil anything, yeah, if you're watching. So
Sweet. I'll be there then for sure. I'll be in chat for that. All right. Eddie, what's going on, buddy?
So, not much with me this week or last week because I was doing preparations for not only my birthday and Thanksgiving, and my sister's birthday was also around this time. So big week for me.
Yeah.
My equipment is still down, so I haven't been streaming lately. But around Christmas time, I am doing the Switch giveaway once I start back up. Also, I am with the Goblin giveaway. I already received my information from Andy. Thank you, by the way, Andy. So I already got most of my stuff done. I just gotta wait for like 3 more things to come through, and I'm finished. Nice big surprise. I'm gonna showcase it because I'm actually quite happy about it.
Sweet.
Other than that, my shout outs are for all the guys here because I love them very well.
Aw.
Especially me and Chuck are best friends now at this fucking point. Me and Chuck have crackhead energy.
That's true. It's true.
But other than that, that's about it. Also, my aunt says hi.
Oh, look at that little pupper.
Bubbers.
oh,
No, she's an old lady. You give her some respect. Ain't that right?
Put some respect on it. What a precious baby. All
Yes.
doggos are puppers. I have a wolf and he's a pupper. So.
Yours is
Thank
big though. Yours is probably bigger than my big dogs, and that's saying something.
I don't know. Love you too, though, Eddie. Thank you so much, man. Andy, what's going on, dude?
The GGG Goblin Exchange gift exchange thing. I've given out all the details to my minions, mini goblins. I don't know what to call them. They've been given-
Gremlins?
Gremlins. They've been given their information. I've been given mine. I've not started on it yet, but it's on the list of things to do. Obviously, shout out to all you guys here. You bring all the emotion and all the tension and all the drama of this campaign, and then I just kind of like puppet it.
Oh, you play
Play
us
with
like
your
that
emotions.
Japanese instrument, bro. You're playing us like that.
Like, nah, like you are master of your craft, and we are like this table is just.
I already love your cliffhangers, Andy, but this one it really felt special for me today.
I don't know if you noticed, like during those one-to-one conversations with all of you, my eyes were actually watering up.
Oh no! Yeah, no. I was.
Mine
I
was
was.
too.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, so like this campaign is great. To my players on my Wednesday campaign, Fractured Crystals were playing this Wednesday. Masashi and Punk Drum are both in the chat. They're both players for that. Come and join us for that. I know it's a bit awkward. It's a weekday game. It's in UK time zone, so difficult for American viewers to watch.
Oh no, I popped in on a few of them, Andy.
Yeah, but even if you check,
He is just jump in and listen, like throw it on in the background.
Oh, it's actually really good to listen to. Trust me.
Yeah, it is. Like, I jumped in last time and like somebody's head got lobbed off, and I was like, "Excuse me, what?"
So we have that. They'll be going into the Earth Temple this week, which is full of puzzles and stuff. So it's a little bit of a different gaming experience. I'm going to point out that your old da is how you say that. Is also a friend of mine. That's my friend Kieran.
You're
he
old.
recently-
I get it.
He recently commissioned some aquatic themed Eldritchy horror type tokens for his Roll20 game for me.
Eldritch Horrors? I'm starting to like the sound of this already.
And we're also talking about streaming on the other Wednesday where I don't play Fractured Crystals, if we can find players for it. And it's going to be a Fantasy Age campaign, if we can get players for it.
I'm not actively trying to get out of work on Wednesdays. Like that's not happening.
Yeah, I work day shift or night shift.
But yeah, I think that's.
It depends on the time. If you let me know the time, I'll make time for you, Andy. Say no more. I'll make time for you.
We'll see. But yeah, that's my shout outs to pretty much, as always, to all my players who make my game so great, including the ones who can't make the stream or who aren't on Twitter. The players.
Wait, no, I can do that.
Players really make a game. And as a GM, I've been really lucky. Especially with, like, playing with random people that you've never met before online. I could have got hit with some really awful players that would make my life hell. And I feel that I've been really, really lucky with the players I've met online and that I've got to play with. You guys are great.
Thank you, Andy. That's so sweet, dude. That's so sweet, dude. Love you, man. You're so fucking cool.
I love you. Love all of you. Seriously.
Love you guys. Well, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. This has been an amazing stream. My shout outs, as always, all my awesome players and GMs and artists and homies that are involved with the channel in any way. A special shout out to my players that I'm playing with currently. I am so blown away by this campaign every time we play it, dude. Like, I'm just like, fuck. It's so deep. It gets so deep. I don't know. I'm super stoked. Thank you guys for being a part of it. And I agree with that sentiment. Could have gotten a really low roll of the dice and just gotten some shitheads, but we got some fucking phenomenal people, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. So, thank you to everybody. Don't forget, I'm actually advertising it now. I built the bumper for it this morning. Curse of Strahd, Rise of Alma, Tuesdays at 12:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time. So whatever, check your local listings. But thank you again, everybody. Another fantastic weekend of shows and solid Samurai Sunday to shut us out with. We're going to be rating MC Ninja Kitten, so don't go anywhere, anybody. We are going to be doing that now.
Yeah, make some noise when we get there.